We're gonna have a problem with this little creature. She never gets on the counter. She's only doing it because I am filming. Like, what the heck? Mia? She is hating me right now. Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I am going to be showing you guys how I meal prep. Now I just got a call from crew scheduling and I got assigned a 3-day trip. I was on reserve, but they just called me a few minutes ago and I have a very early morning. So because I have to be at the airport at 5 in the morning, a true 3-day trip. So I have to save as much space as possible. I'm gonna start by making my breakfast and then we'll see. We're gonna go ahead and figure out as we go along with the video. We're gonna figure it out what we're gonna make. I have an idea of what I wanna make, so I'm gonna start with making the breakfast. I'm gonna preheat the oven at 350 degrees and I am making Kelly's at WW Smart Cookies recipe for two Smart Point banana bread. So I do have some very ripe bananas and they are ready. Ooh, I opened it. And they're ready to be made into some awesome baking recipe. Flat surface to put the molds, so I use a baking sheet and I will place the molds in here so that way it's easier for me to place in the oven and I don't burn my fingers. gonna be making some ground turkey with Brussels sprouts and cauliflower gnocchi. The way I'm gonna make it, like an aluminum foil pocket type of meal. The way I do this so I can save space in my bag, and it's convenient to just pop the little pocket into the oven and then just warm it up and eat it right out of the aluminum foil, because that's what we do, guys. Flight attendants eat out of aluminum foil and Ziploc bags. True story. Ask any flight attendant on your next flight. She'll tell you. Maybe she'll admit it, maybe she won't, but if you ever observe them eating, we eat out of weird containers. Start off by adding 4 slices of bacon. Now with this bacon, it's the Aldi specially selected center cut bacon. You guys, I'm terrified of flipping bacon, as you can tell by my face, because I have burned my chest, and I think I have dark spots because of it. So I really like to stay as far away from the pan as possible. Now, this grease, do not rinse. That is flavor, guys. And you already counted for the points. So, do not throw away all that. You're gonna keep it in there. And we're gonna add the Brussels sprouts to it. My banana breads are done, so I'm gonna take them out of the oven now. Now, there's about 2.5 servings per bag. Now, I mean, we're not gonna leave half a serving hanging. So I'm just gonna go ahead and split this into 2. So I count this as 4 points per serving. So that will make 2 servings of the gnocchi. Go ahead and leave the ground meat kind of naked. I'm just gonna add a little bit of my red sauce. This is just crushed tomatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and add crushed tomatoes instead of the marinara sauce. I know they tell you that for every bite, you should count it as 1 point for every lick, every bite, every smell, but when I'm meal prepping, I want to make sure my food tastes good, and especially if I'm meal prepping by myself, because like what happens if it tastes bad? Then I'm gone 3 days eating bad food. So I bite a lot. Usually I don't have dinner afterwards because I'm full from all the bites that I've taken, which is probably what you shouldn't do. But it's all good. We don't have to be perfect. Okay, Tatina Yoshi is ready. Now the key for meal prepping, especially when you're taking your food for so many days, you don't want things to be fully cooked. Let me rephrase that. You don't want things to be cooked all the way to the point that if you warm it up in the oven, it will overheat. You guys, when you're cooking with these pans, you want to use a wooden spoon so that you can really get in there and scrape all the bits that are stuck in the bottom of the pan. Now, just kidding, still need to use this, that wasn't enough. But you know what, that's how it is. Sometimes we have to improvise and use what we got. I'm gonna use 1/4 cup of it. So that will be 1 point for the whole thing, but 0 for half a serving. Moment of truth. We're gonna add the cauliflower gnocchi, the bacon, and the Brussels sprouts. So my battery died just a few moments ago, so I had to charge it. But I just finished the Brussels sprouts with cauliflower gnocchi and ground turkey 1-pan meal. And I'm going to show you guys how I packed this. And you're probably gonna laugh. That's okay. I get first class passengers ask me all the time, what the hell is that you eating? Because this is how I pack. out. Now I just measure out 2 tablespoons. Actually, there's 4 tablespoons of hummus in here, so I'll eat about half of it for one snack and the other half for another snack. And I chopped up some celery. I got some at the store today, so this is like for snack. Whenever I want something like salty, I'll try. This is my rule. I always try to eat my fresh produce first because that will go bad, and then at the 3rd day of my trip, if I don't have any snacks leftovers, I usually can hold over until I get home. But if I must eat a snack, those little bags of almonds that we have on the plane are only like 4 points. So, and I will track. If I eat something from a plane, I still track it. So yeah, I have, these are my little snacks. I also am packing some Light and Fit yogurt to take with me. I read the expiration date and they are good to go. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know what I'm talking about. At the Travel Teaspoon. Yeah, I accidentally took expired yogurt on my trip, my last trip, and I had to buy more yogurt at the store, but it's okay. Anyways, if you follow me, you know the story, but I make sure these are good to go. So I got pineapple and toasted coconut to take with me, and I'm planning on eating it for breakfast with one of my banana breads. Lunch, my boyfriend made chicken salsa in a slow cooker, so I'm taking leftovers of that. And what I did, in a bowl, I added frozen cauliflower rice, frozen corn, and a spoonful of fat-free refried beans. So this is actually a 0-point lunch in WW Freestyle. So I packed 2 of these, and I don't even cook the cauliflower, guys. I just take it right out of the bag. I poured it in here, put the chicken salsa, added the beans and the corn, and it's good to go because the chicken was already made, and I'm gonna be heating it up in the oven, so I really don't find a need to cook it to then put it in the fridge to then cook it again. So that will save you some time. That's some helpful tips for you guys out there. If you're just like packing things to go, you don't even have to cook some of your frozen vegetables. It will, once you warm it up in the microwave, they will be good to go, and they will still have a fresh, crunchy flavor without it being raw or anything like that. So it's actually better, because if you cook them, you might run the risk of overcooking them and then they become soggy. And last but not least, I'm going to be taking some apples with me also as my snacks. And for that sweet tooth, I'm going to be taking some Quest bars. I have here the coconut cashew and the double chocolate chunk. So we got hummus with celery, apples, and protein bars. I think I am good to go for my meal prep. Good morning! Mia, you just always want to be on the photo. Are you gonna make a special appearance every time mommy's recording? You know, just because I'm talking doesn't mean I am talking to you. I'm talking to my friends. I'm talking to my friends right there. This is gonna become Mimi's vlog, you guys. My cat is so interested in being in YouTube, apparently.